Coober Pedy is a one-of-a-kind town in the heart of the South Australian Outback, world-renowned for its opals and underground homes. But despite its rugged charm and rich cultural character, one of the biggest obstacles facing its future growth and prosperity is something far less glamorous: its water pipeline. Water is the lifeblood of any community, and in a remote desert town like Coober Pedy, the need for a reliable, efficient, and modern water infrastructure is absolutely critical. Right now, that system is outdated, vulnerable, and losing precious water to leaks that are difficult to trace or repair. Fixing these issues isn't just about patching a pipeline. It's about securing the future of the town, attracting new residents, inviting tourists, and giving locals the confidence that their basic needs will be met long-term. Coober Pedy's water currently comes from the Great Artesian Basin, tapped through a series of bores located around 23 to 25 kilometers northeast of town, along the Utnadata Road. This bore field pumps up hot, mineral-rich groundwater, which then travels through a pipeline to a desalination and treatment facility before being distributed throughout the community. The problem is that the infrastructure carrying this water is aging. The town's reverse osmosis plant was built back in 1985, and while it's done its job for decades, the system is now well beyond its prime. Maintenance is costly, breakdowns are increasingly common, and inefficiencies add up, financially and environmentally. What makes things even more urgent is the condition of the actual pipeline that delivers this water. Much of it is buried under harsh desert terrain, exposed to extreme heat and pressure fluctuations. Over the years, this pipeline has developed numerous leaks, many of them untraceable, leading to large amounts of water being wasted before it even reaches town. This not only drives up the cost of water for residents, making it among the most expensive in Australia, but it also limits the capacity for Coober Pedy to expand. If more people were to move in today, or if more businesses wanted to set up, the town could very well struggle to meet the increased water demand with the existing infrastructure. To turn this around, Coober Pedy needs to seriously invest in both modernizing its water treatment plant and upgrading the pipeline itself. Starting with the treatment facility, it's time to replace the aging reverse osmosis system with energy-efficient, low-maintenance desalination technology. Advances in water treatment over the past 40 years have made systems cheaper to run, easier to maintain, and better at improving water quality. New filtration methods could eliminate unpleasant tastes and odors, making tap water more appealing and trustworthy for daily use. And with a larger treatment capacity, the town could finally start planning for population growth, new housing developments, and even green spaces or gardens, things that most towns take for granted. The pipeline also needs a comprehensive overhaul. Corrosion-resistant materials like HDPE, high-density polyethylene, should replace old metal pipes that have weakened under desert conditions. Installing smart sensors throughout the network would allow the town to detect leaks the moment they happen, rather than losing thousands of liters before repairs are made. This technology isn't futuristic. It's already used in many remote and urban areas across Australia. Along with sensor upgrades, increasing the pipeline's diameter in key sections would future-proof the system, allowing more water to flow when it's needed, without putting extra strain on pumps or risking bursts and leaks. But improving what Coober Pedy already has may not be enough. Right now, the town relies entirely on a single water source, the Great Artesian Basin bore field. That means if something goes wrong with the bore, or the groundwater levels drop, or the water quality changes, the town could face a serious crisis. To prevent this, the town needs to start exploring the possibility of extending its pipeline to alternative water sources further away. It's a bold step, but one that could unlock massive benefits. By connecting to a larger or more stable aquifer, or even partnering with nearby towns or mining operations to share a water resource. Coober Pedy could ensure a more robust supply and open the door for significant expansion in housing, tourism, agriculture, and industry. Another important aspect to consider is water storage. Building an additional reservoir, tank farm, or underground cistern system within or near the town could help manage demand during peak periods and provide a buffer in case of emergency. Even small-scale options like rainwater harvesting systems on homes and community buildings can add up and reduce reliance on the pipeline. These systems would be especially useful in making the town more self-sufficient, while also appealing to environmentally minded residents and tourists. Water affordability is another major barrier that must be addressed. With some of the highest water prices in the country, it's no surprise that people are hesitant to move to or invest in Coober Pedy. Fixing pipeline inefficiencies and upgrading treatment systems will lower operating costs, which can then be passed on to residents through lower water bills. Government support, mining royalties, or state infrastructure grants could be leveraged to subsidize these improvements. The return on investment wouldn't just be felt in financial savings. It would be seen in a more vibrant town, full of opportunity and growth. There are still homes in Coober Pedy that rely on water deliveries rather than a direct connection to the town's pipeline. This creates inequity in access and drives up personal costs. Expanding the reticulated water network to reach more properties, especially those in the outer areas, would greatly improve livability. Not only would this make life easier for current residents, but it would also make the town more attractive to future home buyers, families, artists, and remote workers who are considering a quieter life in the Outback. All of these improvements tie back to a bigger picture. Coober Pedy is a place of history, resilience, and potential. With stable, affordable, and secure access to clean water, the town can evolve into a true Outback hub, not just for opal miners and adventure seekers, but for families looking to live off-grid, for eco-tourists wanting sustainable travel, and for entrepreneurs who see the value in wide open spaces and raw natural beauty. By fixing the water pipeline, sealing leaks, modernizing infrastructure, and expanding supply options, Coober Pedy will no longer be held back by water. It will be powered by it.